I believe that football brings us together. I believe in the power that peace can bring. Now we must all work together to bring about football for peace. Let us unite. Football for peace.
Oh, so you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter your type or your kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that is same. Let peace play a role.
Make we raise with glass centers for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race. Running to the finish is a victory. Anytime we align. Go!
One game.
Listen to the song. We are making history. You can sing along. Don't fight. Go with the noise, yeah. This moment is all we are. We will give it all. Everybody say.
Follow me, listen to the song. We're making history. You can sing along. Don't fight the feelings, go with the noise. This moment is all we have. We will give it all.
No matter your position,
Let's all play one formation.
global citizens, one people, one nation.
The goal is peace. We are all goalkeepers. Defend the fight we bring. The globe needs us.
We only get one shot, take up for the team. Peace is the trophy, we going for the win.
So ready, make you sign up. Set for the lineup.
From where the ref blow the first whistle till it's time up.
One game. If you check them, you go see, say, we are better together.
Everybody, let's go.
Better together.
One game, one people.
One goal. Let's all unite.
One game, one people.
If you check them, you go see, say, we are better together.
Yes, welcome. And one game, one people, one future, and one goal. That's what I want for welcome you to another edition of the Checkpoint Sports Show inside the weekend where we can bring to you always on the Max W Media platform, Max W Media Sports pages on Facebook and that of the YouTube channel. I want for welcome you to the show and today we get a lot for discuss about and we go look at the issues that we get to do with sports now salon and across there were a lot of exciting sporting news over the week and we see so many rumors and news coming out but again we see a Leone national team home base side will be mixed with few foreign based players being get a goalless draw with Ethiopia. We go look at that and what we actually gain from that friendly match and how we can build up from that. Cricket cricketer gets Puma deal and other equipment from India. And we go talk to Eddie Boy Edward George Ngagba, where now one of the top rated cricketers them na Sierra Leone, though is currently they serve suspension. But we no go go deep into that. But anyways, he gets a good deal with Puma and they use all Puma equipment now. And the same way, so the Sierra Leone players abroad update as usual. We go bring and come to you as Wion Kai Kamara been scored 2 goals for opening in goals account na the finish league side we see it been do extremely well and top rated performance inside the match where them play earlier on and that we make it score 2 goals. Congratulations to Car. We will bring the highlights on that and also other players them abroad as we see the likes of Alex Bangura and his teammates being also played today and lots more as one of the Sierra Leonean players will get for playing Europe this season, like the Europe Conference League, where we own Alaji Andriano in team being qualified. We go talk about that. And the super exciting news of the week or close to the weekend that we see Manchester United being done sign Cristiano Ronaldo as he go return to the Old Trafford outfit after we he been done left there for several years ago. Well, the forward don't join Manchester back in an exciting and massive deal where go make it serve them for 2 seasons. Well, we go look at that and waiting Ronaldo go bring to the Ole Gunnar Scotia squad as we always can see Scotia they miscalculate in selections. But probably this will be a new start for Manchester. And other international sport and football news you will get from the show. And make sure say you help we share this video far and wide. Me na your host Magdalene N. So I go welcome me co-host when Aiah Amadu all the way from Italy, Milan. Italiano, Milano, Bravo, Pagano, everything. Welcome, Iadino.
Good morning, Magdalene, and greetings to we people, viewers, and all over the world.
I don't know how they do now, Milano.
We all do fine.
All right, we guest for today. We na the wonderful cricketer we begin for serve Sierra Leone cricket from youth junior level to youth level, the captain, the under 19, and even the senior national team. He don't captain to South Africa. Also, we go for competitions. Them this now a cricketer we don't do a lot at a very young age. Well, it don't they get profits for that because for let Puma, a world brand, see a cricketer all the way from Sierra Leone and get cricket kit deal. It's a good news. Welcome to the show, Edward George Ngagba.
Thank you, Madam Magdalene. It's my pleasure to be here.
All right, now that's how they kick the ball rolling inside the show today. Like I say, make sure you share for the video and continue for what the show. Make I just welcome Fode Makale. He always they tell me say they watch from everyone and they say watching with some of the angels. Manchester, we United we not get for Yerifa. Now when I go Yerifa, it's just that the news big, so we can come to you. That's all. But anyways, we they move on now the show. But let we take this quick break, and when I come back, we go talk more about sport. All right, then welcome once more. Welcome again. Welcome, Unisa. Welcome all the way from Twitter. Welcome to the show. Keep on watching and please share for we far and wide. We did take with first news. Well, let we just take this news we get for do with we one of we news the way we make the headline during the week and then we go actually come and talk about that way now Cambo Eagles as they don't begin training ahead of the Sierra Leone Premier League way for kick off on the 11th of September. Well, Usman Adijalo where the report for TV News 24 being get for send this report.
The Kalama City Field is a place where TV News 24 is currently is. As you can see, the images Kenema Cambo Eagles are having their training session ahead of the resumption of the Sierra Leone Premier League. which is set to resume in September according to fixtures from the Sierra Leone Premier League board. The district team are aligned to face Konneh Diamond Stars in Konneh on September 11th, and they are having their preparation ahead of the resumption of the league. But remember, TV News 24 reported the resignation of Alhaji Lamin Fori, who was the former coach of Konneh Eagles. And as of now, they only have an interim coach. Well, according to sources, the team will unveil their new coach before the league resumes. And also, according to a release from the club, they confirmed that the late preparation ahead of the resumption of the league is as a result of financial constraints the club is currently facing. The players are having their training session here, and other players also who are not included in the team are also part of the squad now. Reporting for TV News 24, Usman Hadijalo.
All right, that's now TV News 24 Usman Adijalo where they report about Cambo Eagles, then constraints and how they don't begin training. Well, the head coach, former head coach Wena Abedi, don't join Bo Rangers technical team as Bo Rangers be announced in a press statement that Abedi don't join them and he go be part of the technical team. Here, Kenneth Cambo Eagles they struggle for finance, and we see even before they stop the league where they play when the league start. Now one of the teams they will not be able for expand the transfer market because you look at Bo Rangers, we count the likes of Musa Tumbo, they count other players them, the Eastern Lions, but Cambo Eagles not be able to do that at all. They be stick to the same set of players that we then get within the squad. Where some of them players they don't in Cambo Eagles for over 10 years now.
This is very bad for Cambo Eagles, Kenema City as a whole, because some of them clubs and they like the Usum Star, Diamond Stars, the Cambo Eagles, Bo Rangers. Them clubs and they not for suffer too much because not town teams them, they're not town like the other clubs and like the Lions, where the Lions, the FC Cologne, wherein I hope na a club on their own, wherein them gets their own management is different from then clubs and they within the region because if you check Diamond Stars and the Cambo Eagles, the Usum Stars, now the turn team and then they wherein then get stakeholders and they will need for come on board, no say this na their own team and support them. They not for allow that team they go down to the drain like I do go down. So not good for the town because na Cambo na Kenema they represent, not to any social club wherein just somebody just go form am. Na a town team. You see, it's very bad for them.
Okay, so the up to the preparation now for the Premier League, and we see Abedi don't join the technical side of Bo Rangers. You see that as an addition. Abedi now one of the coach them way be so consistent in the Premier League for Salone with Cambo Eagles. He always dey do well, even with the little resources. But he began for announce in resignation from the club, and now that the Premier League they can resume, we see it don't join Bo Rangers. What do you think about that?
That na football, it can happen. Transfer, football, anybody can transfer at any time. As a player, they go na the same way the coaches then they go. So for later man they rotate. Maybe there are issues, go they be in club wherein una they go through some then kind of like way then kind of how they see so say they not get money for do this for do that. That man not go happy and himself one do better thing. For let you go Bo Rangers, that not for be a surprising thing because I football. Me football, I believe anybody can take a transfer at any time if you like, but we don't know the exact thing we make it transfer.
Okay. Continue for stay with we. That's now the Premier League. Well, we expect time for kickstart on the 11th of September. Teams them still they prepare with we see fans that we don't release the Easter Lion supporter jersey as well. But let come to we guess now, Edward. Um First of all, you as a cricketer, we see one or two things that non they happen behind the scene. And as a young cricketer, tell we waiting now the latest with regards your career.
Well, with regards my career, the latest is that as recent as this month, I don't get support from Puma, Puma Cricket, we based in India, who don't come to me aid and so they will help me with all cricket gears where I need for go playing at the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup qualifier. A qualifier being Kigali, Rwanda in November. That is 2 months away from now. So they said they help me with all cricket equipment then. So I will get along with them for play part of the tournament.
All right. So with the equipment or the kits they were they ready for help you with, waiting the part of the package.
Well, the first part of the package na cricket bats, gloves, arm guard, cricket batting pad, helmets, shoes, and sportswear there also. They don't send for us 2 bats and then promise for send another 4 bats in next week coming.
Okay, so now that you don't get this kind of link, because it hardly follow we see Sierra Leone athlete, there, especially Unawe based na salon for get them kind of link here. So you were able to tell we like exactly waiting how you able for come about for get this waiting now the special thing where you do for let you get this kind of support from a big brand.
Well, what's important to me for put this message together to the world that later Puma get for Siam and can to me is that I be get a bat where the current director of development Emmanuel Pesima be help me forget to one woman with him Madam Tamara from Australia. They be help me with a bat. But after some time, after the whole league season, that bat they come and break Amian. So after I break, I not be get any bat for use personally because the association get bats we they can give you for play. But make you one bat personally for do me personal training at home and come back and field and train and play game. So I don't do 1 month, I don't get bats for train. I can only can train, I use my team bats, done I do some bowling and fielding practices. Um primarily me na a Batman at the team. I'm an all-rounder, but they know me more for batting than any other thing, than any other aspect in, in the game. So I be careful put a tweet together na Twitter. I send a message that I can go play tournament na Rwanda in the next 2 months. So I go wish for get 1 or 2 good bats from any post we wish for help me. So people will be see the message, they go down well with them. Some man retweeter, people and like and comment at this at that particular messaging at the message that I don't get the highest tweets, retweets and likes for more join Twitter. So people will be here for tag important cricketers and they tag Puma, tag other cricket company they. And finally Puma began for respond to me. A comment on the tweet say they go support me 100%. They later get to me back na me private message and got a message to me, ask me Usai Ade, and later we go for converse from there and take them forward. And from there now they send for me 2 bats, send other Puma things there for me. They send crepe,
Okay.
send playing shoes and send top, send different wares them.
All right. Okay. So basically, you use your social media account properly in the right way, we make you able to get attraction from Puma and other people and where they assist you now.
Yes, exactly so.
All right. Yeah. So, what you think? Say this go help other athletes there because she gets lots of athletes the way they're able to get this kind, you know, way forget support. Even it can tell on some of we national teams them as well.
Yeah, congratulations to we brother. All this now this what they say. If you they do sports, not push you schooling, your educational issue backward because if Mr. George no sabi write or no sabi use social media, I no fit say they help them go kind way because you dey see say most of we athlete them footballers and the cricketer, most of the we youth the way that they play. Some man as he begin play, you know they go school again, and for go school e very very fine. This uh, 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 world wey we dey so right now presently, social media dey play a great role, in everything wey we dey do. But with brother na salon, dem on social media business. Sorry for say this, majority of them are just politics. You know, then some no sabi use am because dem believe say na the all the short way than the way dem go send audios, and it's not about audio. Look the guy outside go how far Twitter, and I go use and where e dey na dem media platforms and they e dey attract people. People then they all over the world. So congratulations to and I pray. I just wish the other athlete them or cricketers them or footballers and let them self use the media platform for interact with people because this media business now they get friends, now they get a connection. Now they know people. Me and you two way they talk so today, Magdalena through media, but some man this YouTube self they know they all of a sudden sabi WhatsApp, Facebook, you don't. We need for go beyond, and this all is about education. It's not about take go to college, but at least know something small. Know how to read and write. It will help you and a
Yeah.
career. Congratulations to we brother.
Okay. So Eddie boy, since you don't get this deal now, what people go curious for know if this gets for do with any ambassadorship role or like like serving like an ambassador for Puma in Sierra Leone. If you get any financial benefit from it or una they build up towards that.
Well, firstly, they only tell me say they will support me for this tournament, and they promise say they get something, and they promise say they get something big for me after the tournament. Hopefully, ways Sierra Leone go don win and qualify, go to the next stage. So I still they look forward to the tournament for go there and excel and take me country to the next level. See what's not the next package where Puma cricket say then gets for me.
All right. But this same tournament we dey prepare for, we see you they serve a 1 month suspension. And I only get 2 months for prepare. How you don't dey do your own preparation because at the moment you know they train with the senior national team.
Well, it don't pass 3 weeks now. I know it's going to the senior national team. But I also they do my own personal training at home. I can come down the field, police field and Prince of Wales, and do again my own personal training with one of my colleague player there by the name of John Lasayo, which he helped me with throwdowns. I can do very well with him at the nets and do it best.
All right. Continue for stay with we in name now Edward George Ngagba, where he don't serve Sierra Leone as national under 19 cricket captain, the national men's cricket team, and he don't play lots of competitions from junior level to youth and senior level. One of the fantastic cricketers who get a very good batsman, good at bowling as well, and is top notch on his game. It stay between at the show, but we they take news we get for do with Leone Star, where we see we national team um being go for friendly match na Ethiopia where them play on Thursday. And inside that particular friendly match where they be played and draw 0-0. Well, it's a 50-50 situation as a lot of people, especially some people not being comfortable with the outcome of the result, particularly with the performance where the team be put up. And some people being comfortable because for their explanation that is it's make up of 98% home-based players, and for a very long time Sierra Leone they go into such matches with some countries lost away, but now that they try for shape that, and instead of losing all point but sharing the point, so now be 50-50 situation here. What do you think, and how you been look at the performance of a player, even though it not being easy for let people watch the match, but with one of Sierra Leone brother maybe the Ethiopia, we see if they're using Facebook platform, although people they make a rubber, but at the end of the day now there's some of who peep for watch small how the match be they play.
Yeah, as they say, we able for people and watch some part of the game, even though they not been clear. But people for no say then game here now that we need for we home based players. It's not that we need the result. Like how some people they think it's not about the result, because the result not they carry go nowhere, but it's about the performance. Let we see that the individual players and where we get, let us see how then they perform and the kind level where they defend themselves now, because them plenty, and we get plenty players now only friendly. They make you able for get a time for identify the players that we want to go now starting competition, and this now some of them friendly I will need, even though yes we see say the team where them play with they really then dominate we they say we they have part to watch them they dominate we, but at least we don't see we players we don't see somehow then they perform, and I believe say more friendlies will come, but now a good sign for players then at least they're not lost.
So what do you think say the technical team for do for improve on such performance now?
This is all left with the league now, the country. As the league they can start, as you dey say just now, they don't say we country league them, we don't stop them. The team just they train to themselves. The time where the league they play, we see say player them in they them be more active than now. So this we thank God now the league they can start next month. That be good. That therefore be good for we players then, because where they therefore go they play now them various clubs them. I believe say other hand and they would not be part of this squad. Then say they go raise them game up and we go see what thing go happen.
All right. So we be supposed for go also to DR Congo from Ethiopia for the DR Congo Four Nations tournament, but happen again as Africa we can take decision at any time. Africa and Africa. Just when the team the Ethiopia then get information say the DR Congo Four Nation tournament no go happen again, so they be get for return and they don't return home, and that's been hopeful for we because we will be able to play three other matches or four matches in that one for build up the Nations Cup preparation as well. Even though most of them players that wouldn't travel to Ethiopia, to be honest, USSF know out there say no get for make them to the Nations Cup because at the
Right.
end of the day they get for get the best of the best. But giving them the platform now, very good. So what do you think we for do now in terms of involving in other FIFA window friendly matches them? Because we see other countries then go use the World Cup qualifiers also as preparation because some of the countries them they go to international break next week for the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, me self dey think about I believe say this tournament wey dem cancel, so wey Leone Stars for don go play them 3 games and they the home base dem per se. I believe say na that game dem wan use. But now that like how you say Africa dem just dey do things anyhow, this I believe say this go don affect the technical side of Leone Stars. I believe say that they be don dey na dem plan, because we dey get rumors say dem wan play friendlies, and na the term this for play friendlies, where the FIFA calendar day for play the qualifying. But I don't know. Waiting at the next plan, because waiting them tell we even this then game where then they go play, so they not been tell people them early. Now way then they go now we already say then they can't go, but we don't know what thing go be the next plan. But we as fans of Leon Stars, or we need more friendlies, because as you the same, most of them players they are not go for go Cameroon, but let themselves show themselves, so that we not go see that kind sentiment wherein we go just choose somebody way home based player way we know say they perform to that level, but now let them prove themselves. Anything can happen inside football. That may believe.
Yeah. And so we goalkeeper we na Alhaji Kamara we don't be so consistent and one of the home based goalkeepers in Africa now we don't they proven at the continental level. We see in performance against Nigeria, never mind he concede 4 goals away. But we see the home match against Nigeria in performance and also that of Benin match and Lesotho. And this goalkeeper also been fantastic against Ethiopia because it was the reason we make Ethiopia not able to get a goal in the match. One of the reasons because, like you said earlier, Ethiopia be really the pile pressure on we, especially we midfield be look so porous.
Yeah, the goalkeeper, it improve every day. It improve every day. Now this one for the sea, wherein we players enough for the go down as you don't begin for the rise, for continue to rise. The goalkeeper, really they try and because this game here, the half part where we watch, the midfield and just be the guys then dominate and the goalkeeper do a great job for them, and that's then called player. No matter how a team they down, you try your best because na from them best then the way they try now they become a professional player now they get a better contract because the way club wants you now the individual performance then they look at then they choose you. So what they do so me believe say if it continue then kind here then obviously I believe say we will see big club will come in for us.
And we see the return of Sheka Fofana also. Yeah, where they call Eto. Eto now one player we been done they if he don't play for the Salon national team, he can't make his name is spark just like Musa Tombo and he began for travel out of the country. And we see in return, and we also see a new face from Germany where they call Francis with all them one and they now and the other players already around. I think say the start of the league, like you say, go be the game changer for the home based players there.
Yeah, that for sure. Sheikh and I one player we like me, I know him very well. I know all in pay and them. We all don't play the same league. The time we they are Konneh. And a good player. For letting himself come back and can join a very good for him because now football is about can show what he can do. And this particular Leone Stars squad or the squad where the technical side wants select now other than they can prove them. Not to UAB don't make names today. So all me wish is that let the league can start and it be competitive again. Let we not play by again or stop again. Let the clubs and let them support them so that we go for see the players and what we need.
All right. Continue for stay with we. You the you also get me from Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and this not the checkpoint sport. Quick while I come to we guess again, Eddie Boy. Eddie Boy, as a young cricketer, what are some of the things that you don't achieve in the game?
Well, I don't achieve a lot over the years since I started playing cricket. I don't win several awards at home and abroad. Most recently, I just win the MVP, that is the most valuable player in the Sierra Leone Men's Premier League, and also in the biggest league in Sierra Leone, that is the is Sierra Leone Men's Franchise League. I don't also win the best player there. Over the years again, I don't emerge as best player in the different leagues. Them I don't win 5 trophies in the international stage. That is both the ICC and ACA tournaments. I don't captain Sierra Leone under 19 cricket team. We don't come out from division. We don't qualify from Division 2 to Division 1. We don't come second at Division 2. I take the team to Division 1. We go again, we play, but unfortunately, we will not be qualified for the World Cup. I'd also be part of the team. I'll be also be part of the team. We win the first trophy in South Africa. We qualify Sierra Leone. That is the men's team. We qualify Sierra Leone to the ICC cricket global stage. Also, again, I don't emerge as best bowler for the first time. Where Sierra Leone they play against the Easterns Cricket Club. Both the Easterns and Sierra Leone cricket team. I mean, I'll be the best bowler for the 3-match series against the Easterns cricket team. Since Sierra Leone started playing against the Eastern's cricket team in South Africa. No Sierra Leone will ever win best batsman or best award against them. But back then in 2016, I'll be able for achieve that with only 2 games out of 3 matches. So I don't do extremely well over the years for me country, both in international matches and friendly matches, and back home domestically.
All right. So with all this achievement, what are some of the challenges as a young cricketer where you they face? Because we know, um, if not football, all the players them are salary where they play football. They must get that portion where they call manager, even if not for buy for the water or boots, it dey happen. And even if not for give them much more transport for go train or buy them cookery safe, but they must get portion they say manager. Unlike other sports, them other athletes them from athletics, ranging from cricket, volleyball, you hardly see that. And some of them athletes then they really they show extreme patriotism for play then sport then they because it's not easy for them. If not their own association or their own family support or from their own pocket, not easy let them get somebody where they come to their aid. So what now the challenges where you they face?
Well, the challenges are enormous in cricket, especially when it comes to cricket equipment there, because Sierra Leone no get shop here for buy crickets, bats, bad balls, etc. So unless we can get from the association, or sometimes when we go out in competition, maybe we get friends in Nigeria, Namibia, Uganda, we go say, okay, take this bat, take this ball, take this pad, and so we can um, um, get equipment there. Again, also they face challenges them for get a proper one-on-one session with the coaches and so unless I get for take one of my colleagues there by the name of John Lasayo, who assist me as me trainer, my personal trainer who don't do it to me all over these years. For the manager side, well, I believe say my manager na Daniel Koma, Mr. Daniel Koma of the Midwest cricket team. He don't they do extremely well with me over the years. Although will give me beaucoup money, but that transport, that it's money for buy crepe, buy training gears, then they okay, assist me with that. So then they are well taken care of for that side. Only that I face challenges for get cricket equipment before. Until now, I don't get Puma cricket from India.
All right. So as a young cricketer, waiting now the best moments where you don't get in the sport, where you go share with followers or viewers them.
Well, the best moment I don't get ever now we Sierra Leone be win the first ever gold trophy in South Africa, and I be they part of that history. I be they part of that history day, and I contribute immensely for make sure say Sierra Leone qualify to the next stage of world cricket.
All right. One thing what I admire about the fact that we get this word work you say tap them young or catch them young. And one person will come through that process. And I still get you picture here in John Ona be so small when they play cricket, school cricket and all. So from that level there to now, how you think so you don't improve?
Well, based on the statistics, I believe I don't improve immensely because they don't nurture me, they don't mentor me throughout the past years for that be the boy way I be now. Um, the current chairman for the Midwest Cricket Club, um, sorry, the current CEO for the Midwest Cricket Club, that is Mr. Francis Samura, over the years, don't do extremely well with me for make sure say I reach to this ITR where are they currently don't support me financially, morally, technically in all aspects of the game. So I believe say with all the runs, the wickets, the laurels, the individual performances, I believe I don't do very well since then to now.
All right. I'll continue for stay between at the show in name na Edward George Ngagba, one of Sierra Leone, fantastic cricketer. He came through the ranks of school league as a very young player, and he don't represent Sierra Leone far and wide. Now the cricket, Mohamed Kalon of Sierra Leone. Anyways, we the move inside the show. Quick one, yeah. Busquets, they say, I think Musa Tumbo should be part of the home base team. But let me make this team clear. If Musa Tumbo want to be part of the home base team, meetings say for serious. Not so person not for force the coach for put Musa na the team. Musa get for serious and take training seriously. And instead of as an individual for be focused for let he able for achieve what he wants for achieve as a player. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. To respond to with him, Busquets, they say, I think Busquets, I don't know if he say they follow up Musa Tombo in issue. It's a, because if you do follow up, if you don't know, you not for be surprised when you not see Musa Tombo na the lineup or na the squad we travel, because we all see say the last time we see the video wherein the coach when they talk about Musa Tombo, the Awa Tombo, even in the Musa himself, they apologize. You know, we don't go just, I know because me know, because until we say if I join the training, you know, go join training just 2 days or 1 week, then you feel say they for travel with you. Like as you just say, if Musa want play for Leone Stars, e get for be serious, because nothing one game as Sierra Leone where they play football. We get plenty players, and for now we get plenty players and overseas we ready for represent this country. So if you there, you know home base, if you want play for Leone Stars, you get for be serious, for let you play. So Busquets, we all like Musa, but we need for we want and let it be that kind serious player, let it train.
Yeah.
Let it go and feel a good thing like in company then. Then we able
All
for
right.
include that squad.
Okay, for the Makale, they say congratulations to us today, Marseille 3, Saint Etienne 1. All right, I don't know, saying that Marseille they support. Okay, Eric from Italy, thanks for watching, and thanks to all the guys the way they watch the show. Mohamed, Kamara, Busquets, Alaji, and Alpha Umar, Unisa Valencia, and all of Una. We appreciate Una, and we know say we all they grow with this platform every now and then. And now we dey move on to one disappointing news as one of the player where we all be the wish say he go wear the green, white, and blue for Sierra Leone inside the African Cup of Nations. Don't pull what Nado say he not go able to play for Sierra Leone because he gets one or two documents where if put together before he go able for move out of Italy for represent Sierra Leone. Let we listen to what Yaya Kalon been get for say.
Very young. We get in small team there with they create maybe so we play there, but then later I be play with Kanta FC. Be now one of the club that we say I play for. I be again I play for Ibrahim FC. Then to club Sunday. Really not to me debut against Inter Milan. I will do my debut 22 of May in the last match of last season against Cagliari. The match against Inter Milan and my second match is done in Nasiroya. Playing this league, I'm very happy. I heard about Mohamed Kalon. Yeah, people are saying nice things about him here. So really good things and a new experience. I hope for give more of me and for arrive always at the top. The African Cup of Nations, due to the document I get, I'm go able for come represent Salon for now. Yeah, until I have the Italian citizenship, then I apply also for the Sierra Leone citizenship because of the document I get. Right now, I'm not going to come for play for Sierra Leone. Yeah, it will be very difficult. There's no possibility. So I just pray for we count with Mama Salon. I wish them good luck for the African Cup of Nations coming up. I hope maybe because by then time then they're going to get the document then there, but it will be impossible because now one year only for me, yeah. 1 year, some month, exactly. And so early on, yeah, the players, any player will be see the coach go call up and need to forgive everything, yeah, for the love of country because we don't make history. If we make history, that means we get more possibility, for beat any teams. We just need for train well, rest well, and put on effort for like we make we Mama Salon, proud, and we're back and we family members there and everybody in a salon. And I think this could be a train hard, rest, think about making history and sacrifice, then things and
All right, that's not the voice of Yaya Kalon. Well, yeah, you don't listen to Yaya, and this now one disappointing moment for Sierra Leoneans because we don't dey see Yaya how we they play, and because of his presence now, the Sierra now don't draw a lot of Sierra Leoneans their attention for they watch the league. We see well. Inter Milan been thumbs them like 4-0 in last weekend, but yeah, and a player we always can come in and save Genoa. We don't see matches the way they play where they come from the bench, score matches then the way they start and score as well. So people will look at them say now one of the players will fit into the Kista squad, but this not happen now as the player get like 1 year for completing documentations in Italy.
Yeah, this is a very disappointing moment for we all as a Sierra Leonean. Even yesterday, I've been get so many messages from people and how they are salon. They ask about them. Plenty don't know about this news where we dey talk about Namiga for explain it and say this according to Yaya Kalo say no go for play for salon. I say why? Then I explain it exactly like what you don't say. And that's not true. This na Europe, as you self know. Then sister not like Africa. Here where all man they are anybody where they Europe na document na all you, and the man don't talk am. They say right now it's not possible because of the document where you get and document issues. Not the way person know the joke with. There are rules and regulation. You not go beyond them. Until you wait for that time where you go be you get the right for let you do so. And for this, na a big blow because even me, I be the expert. And the last time here, YouTube, they talk about a very good player, very, very good player. You get the energy, you get the speed, sabi dribble, Na player we fit for play for we. But all the same, we wish and all the best, and we believe say one day he go represent the country. Yeah.
Yeah, like we all dey wish him all the best and for let represent the country. We hope say that go happen. Well, that they take we now to other Sierra Leone players them way play matches today. And one panel na Kai Kamara. One panel na Kai Kamara we happen for play for HIFK Helsinki and then being get for beat Onka FC. And Kakama been score 2 goals inside the match for open in goals account na the finish league usai we see well if you don't get in debut but it not be score but yesterday it been do announcing official arrival with 2 goals for say this man will come so na prolific striker and he can score goal at any time. But let we look at the highlight and then we will come back and talk about other players that also we don't play today.
Homman ja komeasti ja siinä Kamara tämän homman hoitaa vielä ihan tappiin saakka. Noin pienet harhautukset ja siitä pallo tyhjiin ohi Marin. Täällä pelattu 2 minuuttia, kun tällainen katastrofi kotijoukkueelle tulee. On melkoinen. Tämä on Kamara muuten kauden ensimmäinen osuma ja siinä vielä nähdään tuo tilanne. Minkälaista kulmaa on tulossa ja sieltä se sitten tulee matalana etukulmaa ja on lähellä, ettei se muljahda siitä pelaajien ja etutolpan välistä. Näin ei kuitenkaan käy ja yrittämään murtautumista. Mosa kuitenkin tulee 1-2 miehen läpi. Lopulta Mosa kaatuu siinä ja rikettä ei ole. Pallo aallolla. Aalto Luis Enriquelle, joka nopeasti seinällä pelaa Kaufmanille ja sitten Morris Toimo oikealta laidalta tulee syöttö taaksepäin ja Kaufmanin veto hakee takaa ylänurkkaa ja Wardin loistava torjunta. Siinä tulee sitten Hongan toinen kulma. Oli sellainen vähän Kaufmanilta nosto sinne takanurkkaan ylös yli maalivahti Wardin, mutta näin ei tullut. Saez vasemmassa laidassa, maali pitää edelleen palloa, odottelee apuvoimia. Mattila on se apu tässä tilanteessa ja sitten Mattilan syöttö sinne taakse Saezille. Ja kyllä Saes tulee ottaa pallon ja sitten on IFK paikka. Kamaran on jo komea maali toinen. Kamaran toinen nyt kyllä. Miten ihmeessä Pipe saa kaivettua tuon pallon tuolta aivan päädystä ja Kamaran toinen vie sitten IFK 0-2 johtoon tässä.
All right, that's na Kai Kamara in 2 goals the way it be scored today for in team as we be see they be get a exceptional performance against Onka FC. And quick one, yeah. What do you think about Kai performance? And we don't see them for over 8 months without the club. Now we don't get the club. We're very good for Sierra Leone as well and himself personally because this will help for like beef up in preparation for the Nations Cup as one of the main player we get for the in the squad.
Yeah, kinda one player that na Salon wey me dey admire so much because na player wey no dey stop for the game, you know. Look at the age wey Kade, even without a club, we all see wey been dey down there freedom. The kind way wey been dey train, he been very effective in him training, even though many people been dey criticize say and they talk against that okay, no get club, they not for include am. But you know they watch at that the age and whether I no get club, but wetin the man dey do as a player, now you get for admire. Anytime wey Kade inside the pitch, you go make sure say even if you not score, but go make sure say he do that chasing, defend, you know, na player wey not dey stop for the game. And I believe say the man instead we don't talk and say he want prepare himself before January and now the preparation don't start. So and I believe say Kaiga for score more goals out there before then the Sabia and we go don't score more.
All right. Well, that's now a fantastic performance from Wion striker where we all they look up to in Kai Kamara. We hope say he will continue for banging the goals them like he has say again for score more and make sure say he writes in history. Never mind the age, yes. Somebody will tell me say Maggie, even if they're not call it teammates, but all Sierra Leone the first player where them go pick na Kai Kamara
Kai,
for
that's
the
not true.
Nations Cup. I say yes, you correct. And the second player they said na Musa Tumbo, but you know it they
They
all
flying.
right. Quick while we take results of matches the way we Sierra Leonean brothers, some of the Sierra Leonean brothers then play this weekend. The likes of Kai Kamara, so we Soba Thomas, Murana Conte, Usman Kake, Isa Kalon, and others as we see some get winning result and others being get for loss. Amadu Bakayoko, Sule Kaikai, Kevin Wright, them being suffered defeat with their respective teams. But to start with Kai Kamara, HIFK football win 3-0 against Onka FC. So Iba Thomas of Othersfield being get for win 4-0 against Reading. Sobat Thomas when I Sierra Leone they play for Othersfield, they win 4-0 against Reading. And also Murana Conte inside being where they play for be win 2-1 against at Dabaga at the at the at Vida Bags. Yes, at Diva Bags. You know, these Norwegians teams them no easy ball.
Mm.
And also Issa Kalon and Alex Bangura when are the two Sierra Leoneans where they play for Cambo being get a victory against FC20 na the the Dutch league. And also we see Amadu Bakayoko well a disappointing weekend for as Bolton Wanderers been lost 1-0 to Cambridge United. And Sule Kaikai also inside when our Combi Wanderers been lost 3-1 against Sunderland. Kevin Wright, where they play for Orebro, they also been lost to AIK by 2-0. And Frank Daroma of where they play for Las Vegas Lights, also inside be lost 3-2 to LA Galaxy. So this now the results of the matches the way some of we Sierra Leonean brothers and play abroad this weekend. And some get for play again on Sunday. This Sunday we will bring you the result. Then now follow we page and subscribe to we YouTube channel for highlights and more information about sport. We they continue with the show. This now the Max W media platform. Here, a quick one from the result the way don't hear. What do you think about the performances of some of the players? Them, although apart from Kaiwe score so far this week, we will not get any other goal scorer.
Yeah, we'll not get any other goal scorer because you know football not all time you just score, but
Yeah.
the most important thing is you dey give your best. You know, you dey give your best. Always they give your best because with that, at the end they help you as a player It's not about the goal. Yes, it's good to score goals, but goal not they can even the world nine them, not to all ten and they score goal. As somebody they say why Lukaku not score today, not to all ten for a player for score, but let the player then continue for give them best. All we think we want to see as a Sierra Leone and let we see we players then they give them best and they perform at the highest level way then feel for perform.
All right. Quick one. We they go to Eddie Boy and then we can take international football updates. So Eddie Boy, now we they look at lots of competitions where the cricket family they prepare for, and you get a lot of people where they look up to una the players. Then people can talk about indiscipline. People can talk about how cricketers them past and present don't they work within that limit for be one of the most disciplined sport in the country. So as a player, how you don't they keep up with this guide for ensure say you maintain your integrity, you maintain discipline, and work with your coaches them to the best of the way where them go appreciate you, because that's now one issue where they affect lots of we other athletes and other sport them as well. We now in discipline.
Well, to start with, cricket na a very disciplined sport. Um, my performance in and out of the field don't take me to different places. I don't make I don't reach the kind of height where I don't reach to the like today. Also, I believe say I don't do well in terms of my discipline record throughout my cricket journey. The sport itself, cricket, if you not discipline yourself, you not go perform at international level. You not go excel at this kind of way where I don't excel because we don't get so many cricketers who don't carry and go. But just because of indiscipline, you not go able to attain to certain heights. So this kind of height where I don't attain, they like today will tell you say Edibo are one of the most, if not the most, but one of the most disciplined cricketers Sierra Leone they proud of. I don't do very well for continuing that role. I will always continue with that role.
All right. So, as a young cricketer, what do you hope for see in junior cricket, in youth cricket? Because a lot of people can always question the cricket association, like them based more in the western part of Freetown, whilst you get other people where if they go out and expand more, you can get more young cricketers them right across the country as well. So, what do you they aim at, or what do you they envision for see youth cricket look like in the next 5 years?
Well, as simple, I go advise the association for take the schools for take the game back to the schools them nationwide. For take the game right around there at community level, at schools level, at grassroots level, so that we go able to get more better players them out there, players that who go even can and play pass Eddie Boy for now. I believe say if we spread the game, we will get a bunch of talents there because to be honest, so they see the current young generation where they come up from now, where they play against we and they play to themselves. If I can recall again, the time way I be there like them back, I not be facing I be good like that, like how they play now. I not be facing I be exposed like them. The kind of mind they get for play the cricket ball, who be young like them, I not be get a mind there, and the kind of opportunity where they get now, who be young like them back then, I not be get that opportunity there. So I believe so if we take the game right around the country to start with the schools, primary schools, come up to the GSS level, go to the SS level. I believe so we will get good quality players there, more disciplined players there, where the school go able nurture for we over the years, and later they will able represent Sierra Leone at national level and at international level, and take Sierra Leone cricket to the next height.
All right. Continue for stay with we quick while we take international sport news, where the biggest one of the week now the transfer of Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. As we see, the Portuguese do return back to the Old Trafford outfit after we get rumors about him joining City. We see a lot of Manchester fans them go to social media, including past football legends we play for the club, been the blast and talk about why for join City and ignore United and all. But after our United bid, we see a U-turn in the transfer, and Ronaldo Bindo finally joined in former club Usai Ebin get in first world best award. That's now one of the big news there. Yeah, and this week where we see still the trend on social media. This transfer make Manchester United a official website being for crash after the announcement.
Yeah, because if you listen to the coach interview, you gonna say even though we the rumors be dey go on say City don't show interest for Ronaldo, but according to other journalists, they say they not show official, they not go to official bill for Ronaldo. But as soon as that news they break out, it puts United alert. Wherein the coach, if you listen to the coach of Manchester in interview in press conference, he say Cristiano Ronaldo no say then there. So that is showing the relationship where Ronaldo gets with United, with the former players, with Alex Ferguson where they around the club. He said the man no say we there. So for that particular statement, when me listen, I know say it's not possible let Ronaldo go sign for City, but all that na football, it don't come back home, and some of we they wish and all the best. We not all man.
Yeah, so you sure say like what do you think say Ronaldo go bring back with the age and all, because the excitement for some United fans, not that them think say Ronaldo go be the same old Ronaldo, but they just not be one like play for City and then just want them for like retire back now Old Trafford. Whilst others still think say the Ronaldo trading are the same Ronaldo.
No, no, who that they follow football no go think say Ronaldo are the same, because the age. If you watch him we play the Euros and where they play for Juvenile, you dey see that say the age and the tail. But joining United na a big boost for Man United because the young players the way they get the then Sancho, then Greenwood, na a motivation because it get for put them players and they on their toes.
Man.
Wherein
And when
where
it's a
Ronaldo
beautiful
dey sit down
it's a beautiful day.
na dressing room, or where they na pitch with them, then get for then just get that now where you get
It's
somebody
a
wey don
beautiful
achieve wetin you dey try for achieve, that motivation alone. I believe say this na a good sign. All we need, we pray for let peace dey na the dressing room. If peace dey na the dressing room with Ronaldo na United, I believe say the team go go far. The team go go far because na a guy wey will motivate him other colleagues dem.
All right, well, there will be still lots of reaction from former legends and supporters, fans all around the world, where they congratulate the return of the return of then goat way now Ronaldo. Well, anyways, I've lovely listen to waiting Ferdinand be say.
Sir Alex Ferguson would have been exactly the same. He would have hated to see Cristiano in a Man City shirt, just like any other person that's been connected for a long period of time at this football club. I rang him straight away. What's going on? Sure, tell me you're lying.
Pretty good.
Every type of no in the conversation. I'm like all the fans. I'm exactly the same, and we're all the same like that. Like, please tell me you're not going there. But like, I hope that there's an announcement at some point, and it's a one that what I would be happy with, and so would you, Steve. I hope it's the best. Like, we've seen some great signings this summer. Hopefully, we're sitting here waiting for something to unravel at some point before the transfer deadline window closes, and hopefully, Man United get what they're looking for. Transfer deadline day is just hype. It is just hype.
Well, that's now waiting being good. A lot of legend that be play parts for let Ronaldo return back to Old Trafford, the likes of Patrice Evra, Rio Ferdinand, the coach himself, when Ferguson where they play under, they all been play role for ensure say they make sure say their young man return back to Old Trafford. Let me take few transfer news, and we see Liverpool being get a goalless draw, 1-1 draw. Liverpool gets 1-1 draw with Chelsea inside big match, but the match of the day now that's of the Gunners where they lost 3 matches inside the Premier League, and Man City been wallop them 5-0 na the Etihad Stadium. Well, let we just take some quick news inside the transfer window itself. As we see, we have fastly approached the end of the transfer business na Europe, and we dey get the Mbappe issue. Kylian Mbappe feels is being kept at Paris Saint-Germain against his will. Real Madrid have made an offer of 170 million euro plus 10 million euro in ads on for Mbappe, and they have given PSG a deadline of midnight on Sunday to respond. Mbappe believes PSG promised him they will let him go if they receive what they paid for him, 180 million euro, and now they are going back on their words. If PSG return the offer down, PSG turn the offer down or do not respond, Real Madrid will switch to their plan B and sign the player on a pre-contract agreement in January so they can get him free next summer. Well, this they get exciting and wonderful. As we see, Mbappe really wants for left PSG at this particular point. Borussia Dortmund want to sign Chelsea forward Callum Hudson-Odoi on loan, according to Sky in Germany. No offer has been made yet, but Dortmund are keen to bring in a winger before the deadline, and Odoi is their top target. So many news inside the transfer rumor. West Ham have completed the signing of Scott Zuma from Chelsea. It's a breaking news. The defender has agreed a 4-year deal at the London Stadium after joining for an undisclosed fee, which we understand to be 29.8 million pounds. And I am very excited and very proud. Zuma told West Ham TV. Well, congratulations to Zuma as he don't move out of the Stamford Bridge outfit and join West Ham. So many news, and coming days we get for see more excited news. Borussia Dortmund are confident they can agree a deal with Manchester to sign Diego Dalot, but only if United are able to sign a replacement right back before Tuesday. Dortmund are prepared to accept United condition of a loan with an obligation to buy, but the Dalot deal cannot proceed unless United find a replacement. Well, one news will become earlier now that the player go stay in United because they want him for be a backup to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And like I say, so many news, and we go continue for bring you updates on we page as and when and now the issues of transfer they carry on na Europe, and how the players then plan or prepare for move from one club to another. A lot of news, and we go continue for for look forward. Juventus are reportedly targeting Real Madrid star Eden Hazard to replace Cristiano Ronaldo, and Paris Saint-Germain are interested in signing Manchester City star Gabriel Jesus to replace Mbappe, according to reports. Thiago Silva has admitted Paris Saint-Germain decision to sign Ramos to a 2-year contract has left him feeling hot. Wow, this is really disappointing for him. Juventus have identified Arsenal striker and captain Aubameyang to replace the outgoing Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow, if that happen, Arsenal no go able to, because Arsenal needs command. And okay, we go left the transfer from that point there here, and let we just try for round up. What do you think about the various transfer rumors them across Europe?
I think Bampe on the interesting one, exciting one, because really the guy one left, and me believe say PSG they wait for a better offer than just one try for let them convince him maybe he go able for stay back. But I don't feel say them go able hold him, because from Monday now, Monday for me to because I believe say na Tuesday the transfer window they close. So from that Monday, I believe say something get for happen because they not go one for left hand, let you go free. That kind of player they for left hand let you go free. Very bad. You better let hold the money now. Because the player all the thing wants now move. He want go. Bempe want go.
Yeah, and we see Thiago also they complain of earth. He say they feel pain because PSG go bring Ramos come, we don't left hand at the dark.
That na football. So when encounter a player na for let yourself be on his toes. You know, club is not for one, but not for one person. Now for everybody. You can day today, you know, number 9 and bring out number 9. Nine happen at Chelsea. Chelsea not don't bring out number 9. So football way they then bring somebody where
Yeah,
they play outside
you
the play.
just need for prove you quality
It
and
happen at
fight for your
Manchester
position.
United. Look
Yeah.
sure where they can play so before then they buy the player we then a bench. Now because they buy the player we see say look sure game it change. Up
Yeah,
to now
Alex
it's Peter.
Tellis.
Oh good.
Yeah. So you
If
think
we-
say possible for let Aubameyang join Juventus with the replacement where Juve they look for now? Aubameyang na
Uh,
one of the
if
players they don't I mark.
if if really Juventus and serious with them bring a better offer, me I believe say Aubameyang they go because the way how Arsenal they so I know if you say anybody go wish for stay there right now, any senior player. So I believe say if they count better offer, and Arsenal self go ready for left hand and find a better replacement for her.
Ah, okay. So with Gunners now, I know say you not gonna like this question. With Gunners, Atata, and the pendulum where they happen within the club, we see the posters, and me if you say Arsenal, they don't cross them bridge because forget tough. I don't know how comes forget a tough fixtures. 3 fixtures at the start of the league being so disappointing. Even though yes, Arsenal are a club where for challenge and play, but we see them lost 3 straight inside the Premier League. You feel safe from this point, nigga, for move on Arsenal need for spend more before the window close, or there is a need for let the coach do some in-house arrangement for ensure say the team able for get that line flavor we been get before this time the Arsenal will be no.
I think the first game against Brentford, na game where all man they expected them for win. But me, I don't blame them too much on that game's day because according to news, they missed 9 players due to COVID and injuries. Then coming to the other the Man City and the Chelsea game, nobody know they expect Arsenal for win them matches and they if you watch the squad of Chelsea and Man City, then get quality players and pass Arsenal. But all we think will be one for seeing a better performance. Really, wherein they forget even though then they lose, but they for lose in the manner of that manner way we foresee say yes the player they ready for compete. But this kind of way the team they so I don't believe say na a team anymore. Way for people for put them trust in. All we need they need better players and before the transfer window close because I believe say if they get the money, the way get the highest share, ain't get the money for spend. If you're able for spend right now, then reinforce the team, especially the midfield, even the attack. Okay, we get a problem there back because if you Obama, I know they score like how people then they expect. I don't know if not the age or whatsoever. The attack, the defense get big problem. Look, the defense we play, not to defense Sunday for any sober club, not to defense Sunday. So the club need uh, good players. And I know if you said that will go happen overnight, but we only wait and see because Arsenal is a big club, anything can happen. There are people
Yeah.
out there who can bring the changes.
Yeah, and somebody they say they pull Ole in leg. Say Maggie, trust me, Ole go bench Ronaldo for Dan James.
Instead, United question, I hope you don't get so. Forget Sancho for keep on a bench. Then they go
Yeah,
play ready.
Ole get a small team, able manager for in selection, he can always miss the point. Not that they play good football, but whenever he want for bringing some certain player, they miss the target. And getting Ronaldo, get Sancho, and this anyway, we go
I
watch the
agree
league.
with.
Okay, quick
Mm.
while we come to Eddie Boy as we dey round up now. Eddie Boy, thanks for joining us today. Waiting will be round up message and waiting we for expect from you as a cricketer where don't reach the limelight and others they look up to as a role model.
Well, me round up message now for the young cricketers there for inspire them. I get 3 instances for them. One, we for serve as motivation and inspiration to them is that since Sierra Leone started playing cricket at ICC level, Eddie Boy are the first player where ICC don't give a placement for playing at the South Africa Premier League. That is in Potchefstroom for take part in the league. In a league that I play for 1 month, and I be later I get for Camp Sierra Leone and prepare for the ICC Under 19 World Cup qualifiers. Secondly, after decade of years since Sierra Leone take part in the ACA, that is the Africa Cricket Association tournament, Ediboy na the first player again after 20 years that be featured at the ACA tournament team for represent West Africa. Though the tournament not be old, but I mean I be the only Sierra Leonean who they be select after over 20 years for take part in the West African games for represent West Africa. And finally, is that since I start for represent Sierra Leone at ICC level and ACA level, each and every tournament we I don't play internationally, I always a part of the tournament team of the always a part of the first 11 of the tournament. So then 3 instances a day na me message and for make young players and get them as inspiration and motivation. I encourage you also for take them training very seriously and focus more on the personal training. As my personal training don't help me for achieve more greater things than the team training, because my personal training I can get more time for do what I want for do and what I feel say good for me. Because the team training, the coach they give me some time for do what I want do. But my own personal training, I can able do more what I want for do, I can able do more what I feel for do. Do am at my own time.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today. We hope for the host you in this show and get up to speed with the developments where you they get so far in cricket. Yeah, as we dey round up now, you see one particular comment we are left na the screen for long. And say today in Atno Suite, they don't beat them dirty one today. I know one for laugh too much because me as Abi we young coach back will get Ole. So me not king one laugh personally. Ole the told expect so for go United go pick Fred and Matic, he put on at the middle, then go slow we game for we. So yeah, as we dey round up, waiting go be your message as we dey go and we will come back next week.
I think I just want for wish we brothers success ahead of uh, uh George or Jegba. Which one are the
Yeah,
correct name?
Edward George
Okay, Edward.
Gabriel. Yeah.
Okay, Edward, because this is a good sign for all the cricketers and us alone, because this will help for motivate the others, the other young cricketers. The only thing why they say here is you need for continue for telling your story for motivate them, you colleagues players, and especially the young players. Then tell them how you, because this way don't explain to we so we don't tell the people of Sierra Leone that then we don't cancel as a young player players the kind opportunity we don't get now, and the kind mind we don't get now. You know been getting mind and there, you know been getting opportunity then there, but you manage for make up now then level here and look to say God don't take you. So with them motivation here, I believe say it will help them. Only one or two self will be like you or more than you self. So thank you very much, and I pray God will continue to elevate you.
All right, all
Amen.
that for today na the show. We want to say thanks to all we viewers them around the world. We follow we from Italy to France to Germany and Sierra Leone, and we want to say thanks to una all Turkey, Cyprus, and all, and to we viewers them also na Australia. Yeah. And thanks to you, Janet, for following us. Thanks for the compliment. Thanks to Fode, Unisa, Eric, and all the one that we follow with Busquets. We want to say thank you to and to the Cricket Family Chronics, Lasayo, and that's of you, Nasu Keta. Una, thanks for joining us. We got for they bring more superstars in the show for Can't Talk But the League. Eunice, you know, look Premier League now. You want to take me back? Quick one. I go just check quick one for for the scores at the Premier League. Inside the Spanish Premier League, Aston Villa 1, Brentford 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Everton 2, Newcastle. So inside the English Premier League, yes. Newcastle 2, Southampton 2, Norwich City 1, Leicester City 2, West Ham United 2, Crystal Palace 2, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. That's now for the Premier League. And the Spanish La Liga, same way shows Celta Vigo 0, Athletic Bilbao 1, Elche 1, Sevilla 1, Real Sociedad 1, Levante 0, Real Betis 0, 0, Real Madrid 1. Now the Serie A, Atalanta 0, Bologna 0, Lazio 6, Spezia 1, Fiorentina 2, Torino 1, Juventus 0, Empoli 1. Now the Bundesliga inside Germany, Bayern Munich 5, Hertha Berlin 0, Union Berlin and Borussia Mönchengladbach go play later. That's now how the league them so far. Quick one, yes, League One. Nice 4, Bordeaux 0, Marseille 3, Saint Etienne 1. So all that for today. We go join you next week. Thanks to me co-host Aiah Amadu and to me guest winner Edward George and Ngagba. We
You're
want
most
to
welcome.
say yeah, all the best to your career and we wish you the best in the ICC World Cup. But before that, we go host you for
Thank
talk to
you.
you more on cricket. Stay blessed.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much.